ChatGPT is the hot topic of discussion, is the hot topic among researchers, academicians, students. There are challenges, there are great things people are exploring about ChatGPT. Let us find out what is ChatGPT. That's a product of OpenAI. So ChatGPT is creative pre-trained transformer, rather generative pre-trained transformer. GPT stands for generative pre-trained transformer. So it's launched by OpenAI in November 22. It's built on top of OpenAI's GPT family of large language models as a fine-tuned approach of transformer learning and can work as both supervised and reinforcement techniques. Both the approaches of supervised and reinforcement used human trainers to improve the model's performance, GPT chat. In the supervised model, the model was provided with conversations in which the trainers played both sides, the user and the AI assistant. Both were there, user as well as AI assistant. In the reinforcement step, human trainers first ranked the responses that the model created in a previous conversation. So it's based on experience, training, and understanding. Quickly garner attention for its detailed responses and articulate answers across many domains of knowledge. So you will find on different social media that using chat GPT, chatbot, people are trying to enter a number of questions and they're getting a quick and appropriate responses and they're posting on different medias. So it's getting huge attention for its detailed responses, extensive responses, and in a way it is articulating the answers across several domains of knowledge. So it is, as I told you, launched on November 30, 2022 by San Francisco-based OpenAI. Launched as initially free to the public with plans to monetize the service later, but initially it has been launched as free of cost to the subscribers, rather the customers, rather everyone. By December 4, OpenAI estimated ChatGPT had over 1 million users in last year in month of December. The service works based in English, but is always also able to function in some other languages to varying degrees of success. But the best performing language is English. So what are the implications in the chat GPT? That is a checkpoint research that reports different implications about all these kind of AI models. So this research and others noted that chat GPT was capable of writing phishing emails and malware, especially when combined with OpenAI codecs. Advancing software could pose, just for example, a huge cybersecurity risk. So cybersecurity related risk and threat is associated. This is the biggest implication as reported by Checkpoint Research and several other, organizations. Similarly, there is an implication reported in the field of education as well. In Nature Journal, Chris pointed out that the teachers should be concerned about students using ChatGPT to outsource their writing. Students can use ChatGPT to write the responses of any questions which have been assigned by their teachers, but that education providers need to adapt to enhance critical thinking or reasoning. So now the question arises that the education providers, the teachers, the teaching communities also have to seriously think about it, how to enhance critical thinking and reasoning so that that kind of responses would not be available in chat gpt by entering the question and getting the responses by the students. Hick suggested a policy for giving an ad hoc individual oral exam on the paper if a student is strongly suspected of submitting an AI generated paper. So the answer is, the solution is paper based exam. Edward Tan, a senior undergraduate student at Princeton University, claimed that he has created a program named GPT Zero that detects whether an essay is human written or not to combat academic plagiarism. So you can understand that the chat GPT has tremendous, capabilities. As January 4, 23, the New York City Department of Education has restricted access to ChatGPT from its public school internet devices so that student do not use it just for getting the responses and completing their assignments. So it doesn't promote rote learning kind of thing, copy paste kind of thing. Chat GPT is defined as a generative language model, generative pre-trained language model. It has been trained and designed to hold natural conversations. It belongs to research company OpenAI, San Francisco based, in 2015 by Sam Altman, Elon Musk, Greg Brockman, Search Square, and Zarimba. So these were the researchers. You can generate coherent and well-written text in a wide range of styles, topics, and languages. In addition, news, summaries, product descriptions, or stories can be generated, and the problems can be analyzed and solutions or answers to the questions can be generated. It can also be used to generate attractive posts and messages for social media networks. You can also generate reports, emails, and other content for productivity applications. Large data sets can be analyzed and valuable information can be extracted from the large data set. So you can understand that these are the most exciting and interesting features of the chat GPT. How does it work? The GPT is a generative language model based on transformer architecture. It's capable of processing large amount of text that can learn to perform natural language processing tasks very effectively. In the GPT-3 model in particular, 175 billion parameters. You can imagine 175 billion parameters, making it the largest language model ever trained. So training parameters were 175 billion. It needs to be trained, of course, on the large data, large amount of text. For example, GPT-3 model was trained on text that included over 8 million documents over 10 billion words. Once the model is trained, GPT can be used to perform the wide range of tasks. Since it has been trained, it can respond to any question or the query or provide a possible solution. Reinforcement learning based on human feedback was also used for training. The human AI trainers provided conversations in which they represented both user and the AI assistant. So the input from both the user and AI assistant were given and trained in the ChatGPT model. I mean, in the ML model. The coaches were provided with written suggestions, the AI or the users and the coaches. So they mixed this new data set with the instruct GPT data set and was transformed into dialogue format. The first thing that was needed was to collect the comparison data that consists of two or more model responses ranked by the quality. So in order to collect the data, they took some conversations that the trainers had with ChatGPT and randomly selected them. In this way, they tested various endings for coaches to rank. So ranking is very important, and this way they did the ranking. The reward models could be adjusted using PPO method called as proximal policy optimization. Also, the trainers were carried out on the Microsoft Azure platform on the supercomputer. To use GPT in a chat, the model is provided with an input in the form of text. The input can be in the form of question or the context sentence one can type. From this input, GPT generates an appropriate and coherent response that can be used in chatbot or any other application where it is necessary to generate the text from the given input. So these are the steps for working. Initially, it collects the demonstrated data and trains the supervised policy. Prompt is sampled from our prompt data set. Labeler demonstrates the desired output, and the data is used to fine-tune GPT with supervised learning. Collect the comparison data and train the reward model. Prompt and several model outputs are sampled. Labeler ranks the output for the best or the worst performing. The data is used to train the reward model. And finally, optimizing a policy against reward model using PPO reinforcement learning. A new prompt is sampled from data. The PPO model is initialized from the supervised policy. The policy generates an output. The reward model calculates the reward for the output, and the reward is used to update the policy using PPO. What is PPO? Is proximal policy optimization. So the transformers which are used are type of data processing performed on sequence of elements such as words, sentences, or characters, are machine learning models specially designed to process sequences of elements using transformations. The architecture of transformer is based on use of attention. That is a technique that allows model to pay attention to different parts of sequence, rather input sequence at different times with processing the sequence. This allows process information more effectively and perform natural language processing tasks more accurately. The model has been designed to process sequences of elements such as words and sentences using transformations and attentions. So this architecture is very effective for performing NLP tasks and has been creating revolutions the way many NLP tasks are approached. Now, how to use it? To use ChatGPT, we need to have access to OpenAI API, obtaining API suitable key. We can use ChatGPT model by sending it the prompt in the form of text string. The model will then generate a response based on what input we give and based on the training experience it has. So openai.com, register an account. If you don't have registered an account, if you have not registered an account, just log in and create an account and then log in. And then click chat GPT on the bottom left on this particular, after logging in, and try it now. Try it now. You'll find it chat openai.com, and then enter the question you need your in the form of query to get your response in the input box at the bottom. So this is the very simple way of using chat GPT. Applications, text generation, to generate human-like text responses to prompts, which makes it useful for creating chatbots for customer service, generating responses to questions in online forums, or even creating the personalized content for social media posts. Language translation, for language translation task, by providing the model with text prompt in the language specifications target language, text summarization to generate summaries of long documents so that we do not need to read long articles and documents, and we can have a very good precise summary where we can have the complete understanding. Sentiment analysis, to analyze the sentiment of a given text. This can be useful for understanding the overall tone and emotion of piece of writing, for detecting the sentiment of customer feedback in order to improve customer satisfaction. It's free to use. You just need to register to chatbot account in the supported countries and regions to use. Due to large number of users, there may be delays such as ChatGPT error, ChatGPT network error. You may encounter these problems. It is recommended to switch to new account if you are having difficulty in one account. ChatGPT is considered to be an amazing tool for natural language processing tasks. Features, what are the features? Large size. This is a model that has trained a massive corpus of data that allows to generate high accurate and fluent responses to a wide range of NLP related tasks, natural language processing related tasks. Human-like responses, that is able to generate responses which are highly relevant. Adaptability to different situations and contexts, that makes it useful for a wide range of applications. And versatility, it can be used for wide range of NLP tasks. Finally, there are some limitations, dependence on data. We know that it has to train huge amount of data. So the data quality, accurate data is not there. So the relevance and the appropriateness of the analysis and the responses may be affected. So it depends on data, limited understanding. It does not have deep understanding of the world or the ability to reason like human. Bias, it can sometimes exhibit bias in their responses. This can occur if the model has been trained on biased or unrepresentative data, or if the model's algorithms are based in some way. And chat GPT error, there may be errors due to resources or technical limitations that can create some difficulties, but it can be avoided by either clearing your browser cache or try logging in with a different browser. Try to keep refreshing login page, open the OpenAI server to check the current maintenance report. If none of these approaches work, then you can please click on chat GPT error solution. Probably it might help you and you can again start. Thank you so much.